Hello everybody, welcome to a new video. Today I'm going to be showing a very powerful weapon in Warframe that I think might get some nerfs in the future, if it carries on to be like this. And the weapon that we're going to be showcasing is the Redeemer Prime. Basically this is a very unique melee. Most melees are basically usually just hit, you know, like slicing light. I'll show you most melees. Most melees work like, upon this weapon, work like this, as you can see. This melee is very special in its own case, that it's not your typical melee, it's more of a gun blade, because if you see, it shoots. Which is, well, no big surprise, given that you can probably see the big two cannons on the side of the gun. Well, blade. But today I really want to show how powerful this weapon is, and I'm going to be using two frames. I'm going to showcase it on Mesa first, and then I'll show it on 3. I'm going to show it on Ivara, Mesa, and Mirage Prime, all Prime. But to show you the build that I'm using, it's a very generic build. It's very old, to say the least, but I'll show you. So this is the one I'm using. I'm using Fury for attack speed, Gladiator Might for 60% crit damage, Sacrificial Steel for 120 critical chance and ×2 for heavy attacks, Organ Shatter for critical damage, stacks with Gladiator Might, Quickening for faster melee, but my combo count chance, and combo count chance, Pressure Point for more melee damage, Shocking Touch for electricity, and I'm using Volcanic Heat, which is a 60/60 mod which you can get from Corrupted Vor in the Void. Basically these 60/60 mods will give you more status, 60% status chance and 60% heat. You don't have to use these. Technically, if you want more damage, I would say go for something like the same mod but one of these ones. You put Molten Impact on and you get even more damage, more radiation damage. But today we're not going to be using radiation, we're actually going to be using corrosive. So I'm going to need Fever Strike, but I'm going to check if I have a better version, just in case. I haven't got a lot of good mods to show. Oh, there we go, we have Violent Scourge, which is basically another 60/60 mod, but we're going to use this to test it. So we're going to be using Corrosive. Now, Corrosive isn't as good as it used to be. Right now, the really good one is Heat and Viral combo, but I don't know if I have enough to do that. I could check. Viral and Heat. So if we put back on, where was that mod? Volcanic Edge. Take off Shocking Touch, and we put on. Actually, we'll need Shocking. No, we don't. Do we? I don't think we do. Violent Scourge, and then we'll need Freeze. And for Freeze, you're gonna want North Wind. Now the problem with this is I don't really have anywhere to put this mod. I guess I could put it here, but again, that wouldn't show it at its best because I don't have the right things for it. Let me see if I can move around so we can get viral. Again, very weird mods are in this. Oh, there we go, Viral and Heat. Perfect. I don't have this upgraded yet, but I do want it upgraded, which is why I might actually go away from here, so I might be able to upgrade it. Also, if your capacity is not as high as this, go into Actions and plug in a Hurricane Catalyst. You can get these from multiple missions, the Daily Sortie, Invasions. You can buy them for 20 plat. And that's pretty much the best way you can get them. But yeah, let's go back to the old build, which was corrosive, and we'll put back on Quickening. So that's gas. We don't want gas. Gas isn't really that good anymore. Again, that was another one that used to be amazing before, but it became pretty weak. You could really buff up your heat if you wanted. We could try that actually. We'll see which one does better. So right now we're going to use... I can't remember how to make certain things sometimes. I go brain dead and I'm like, what to make? Shocking Touch and Fever Strike. There we go. This one. Don't know why I have two. There we go, Corrosive. You can use the 90/90 mods. They all give you your most damage. This is a mod that I haven't fully upgraded, but these are a pain to upgrade, and I need an Umbra former for these. Soon, when I get one, I'll put one there. Right now, it's best I just fix all these. So let's showcase it. I'm going to be using normal Mesa. There are things... First, I'm going to show it like without the stuff. So if I go to this Mesa, which here we don't have anything, I'm just going to remove all these. So it's a base Mesa, there's nothing upgrading it. Then I'm going to go onto the Redeemer Prime and use it without any mods to show you, you know, without any mods. So basically to show you the bare bones of this weapon. So it's got no mods or anything, and it works like a normal. So without mods you'll get this type of melee, which is pretty slow. But it's not the worst. You can still heavy attack as well. It doesn't change the heavy attack or anything. What we're going to do is we're going to go on here and we're going to spawn in corrupted heavy gunners. Second, I might have made a mistake. Right, we're going to get 20 of them. We're going to be invincible. We're going to pause them so they don't start moving around. They are level 80. I aren't the max rank to do 120, so this will be best to base it off 180. But ATR corrupted gunners aren't, you know, your average enemy. You won't see these a lot, especially in big groups, but it's a good way to test it out. So what we'll do is we're going to not activate any abilities, and we're just going to use it normal. So as you can see, it's pretty slow. You know, it's just not... Oh, there he goes. 164. 164. We got Blast, which is basically like bleeding it. 164 all the constantly. To use it up close, so you can do that, and then you got your heavy attack, which is, you know, pretty good. So that's how the melee works with no mods at all and everything. You know, it's not that great, if I'm honest. It's kind of weak. Let's go on to this, and what we're gonna do now is we're gonna go back to that basic build. This is a basic build. Sacrificial steel, let's say you don't have that, and you'll get that when you're going through the story. You can use true steel, which is basically the same thing. See, 120 2 times, 120 2 times, because I haven't upgraded it. Alright, let's use this, and basically we'll go test it out now. So kill all of them, we'll bring them back. Oh, right, we've got 2 here. So, I'm going to shoot one. As you see, it did a good amount of damage, and now he is bleed, he's got bleed on him. And you would use this melee like this. So you constantly spray out melee, and then you would use your heavy attack when you got times to deal, you see, a lot of damage. And that was only just stacking a tiny bit. For example, if I bring all those back, because we've kind of lost all our enemies, so if I go like this, kill, simulate, it's only bringing 2. So if we go back, we'll have to go to unaffiliated, to Hurricane, click on it, put 18 in, seems there's another one in, we simulate. So these ones over here, we're going to test on these first. So first we just start melee. Okay, now we've got a good start. We just look at one enemy, hold operate, and he's dead. And the funny part is you don't really have to charge it. For example, let's see this guy, he's pretty low. Heavy, killed him. Let's go up to this guy, roll just normal heavy. Well, he fell off the map, so we won't know how much damage he took. But let's use one of these, for example. Alright, right up the face, no combo. And he is down to pretty much quarter his health. One more. Didn't hit his head. There we go. And then you can go up to others. But really, all you really need to do is just stack up a tiny combo. So there you go, you got 2. Go up to someone, they're dead. So boom, 2. And you get the picture. That's how you really use this melee, is you'll do that. You gotta stack, go up to someone. Boom. And as you can see, you can use it like a normal melee. Like, it's not bad, it's a normal melee. But if you were going to do that, you would want a more melee build character. For example, Excalibur can work with this, as he makes it go really stupid, and it becomes extremely overpowered. So let's go back to Mesa. Oh wait, that's Foreman. It's a good gun actually, I'll have to do a video on that. And we'll use this build. This doesn't have anything to boost melee. So what we're going to do is we're going to go on someone like Valkyrie, who is full melee based, complete melee. And I'll show you the build I use for her for melee. You use Gladiator Resolve for more health and 20% critical per combo. There is another one you can actually use to make this even better, which is another Gladiator mod. Which, if I can find it, I'm going to put melee in here, and not there. Right here, and if I put in May. Oh, non-cool. Okay, let's try and look for one of these Gladiator mods, because I know I do have a few of them. Oh, here you go, Gladiators. Again, more armor and stuff. You can put this on Streamline for now. Actually, efficiency. We'll put it there. So let's try and see if there's any more Gladiator mods which can boost our melee. Again, all it is boosting our critical chance per combo, so we get more critical. Oh, we got Steel Charge, 60% melee damage. This will stack with everybody who uses this. It's a very important mod. I would actually advise always using this. Now, the reason we picked Valkyrie is because of one of her abilities called Warframe. When you use this, you rally anybody, they get a huge armor increase, and a duration of 20 seconds, but you can boost this. They get speed increased, and the enemy gets a speed decrease, which is really good. It's kind of stupid when you realise that. And again, we're using Gladiator Might here. And again, it's stacking with these others. Let's see if we have any more. And we can probably get the best out of it. Gladiator Might, we're already using that. There are some great Gladiator mods that you might want to get. So here we go. So we're gonna go now. And we're gonna test it on basically... Let's go test it on these guys. So, we use Warcry. And watch how fast the melee is now. Now you can pretty much use it as normal melee, and boom, look at those numbers. Pause right there, and see how much damage that was. And I bet you it was ridiculous. Promise you. This character for melee is incredible. It's really one of the best. Honestly, Valkyrie is really great when it comes to melee, but if we want more damage, we look no further than, where is she? Mirage Prime. Pretty much just damage incarnate. So I'm going to show you this. This weapon, I feel, will get nerfed in some shape or form, because right now I would say it's in a place where it is honestly a very meta choice. Like, all you have to do is just start spraying, and the enemy dies with certain characters, especially just melee based. So I'm going to show you this. So first thing we do is we activate our for Eclipse. We get a 434. So how much damage is it doing now? Well, as you can tell, yeah, things die. But we can go even over the top and can add clones, and now each one of our clones shoots it. Now watch this. And it kind of gets to the point where it's like, oh, okay, you know, It's stupid. So if we charge, we can do a heavy. Boom. Do it again. Boom. And they're all gone. How about we go over here and we shoot these people? Right here. They were once there. Oh, look at this guy, he's still here. What if we do a normal shot? Look at that, he's almost died from a normal shot. Bleed should kill him, I think. There you go, bleed. And as you saw there, Mirage just makes this weapon incredible. But Mirage makes any weapon really incredible, but I would say on her it's really good. And same for Valkyrie. So let's test it on Ivara, the one I said I would also test on. Now people will think this is weird, why would you use it on Ivara? Because she's not really a melee, you know. She isn't designed for melee. Well, here's the thing. Her, she has something which is pretty cool, which is called Prowl, which is her third ability, which lets her go invisible. Now you can melee invisible. You will get sneak damage, so undetectable, bonus from doing this. Because the enemy can't see you. So now, let's say, if I was in Prowl and they were moving around, this is all they would be doing. They wouldn't even be shooting or anything. I could walk right up in their face and they wouldn't care. And if you're next to enemies like this, you can rob them of their stuff, which is pretty cool. So, but it is based on your energy. As soon as you start consuming your energy, it's a bit dangerous. So let's go and get some energy. I'm going to activate Prowl. And while we're in this, I'm going to show you. If I go to abilities, Prowl gives us headshot damage increase, which is amazing. And this can score headshots. Boom, that was a headshot. And as you saw, tons of damage. And on Ivara, it's actually pretty good. So when we get this, we can go for those big headshots and boom. Boom. You see, this is when you know a gun's very overpowered. You see, they're surprisingly not dying, but again, that's nothing that this gun doesn't really care about, you know, if you live or die. So we're going to stack on this guy for a bit. And I'm going to get quite a big bonus. Okay, he died. I'm going to find someone else. Now, stacking on this weapon is not that hard. So we got 12. Boom. Big damage. This character is amazing for it, honestly, because you'll be immortal all the way through. Now let's see if we can get really crazy with the damage. So what I'm going to use is, I'm going to use Mirage again. I'm going to use the Redeemer, this version I've made, with its build, and what we're going to do is we're going to see how much damage this really can pump out. So what we're going to do is we're going to test these. I'm going to build amount of damage off one of them. So if I look this way, I keep on shooting them. Already the damage is getting absolutely stupid from the combo. And once you've got that combo, like, honestly going, it gets a bit ridiculous. So if we activate that, charge, look at that red crit. That was amazing. Red or orange, kind of partially colorblind. You'll have to tell me. So if we kill them all again, we bring them all back, we might want to wait till our ability deactivates. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to go in here and it deactivates. So what I'm going to do again is I'm going to stack off these. Now dodge attacking with this isn't the best thing. It's not a good dodge attack weapon. Definitely horrible for dodge attacks. Like, you get no damage off it, as you can see. See, I guess you get them to a quarter, but as you can see, you want to do this all the time. Oh, well, there we go. Oh, wait, we kept our bonus. Oh, no, we lost it. Great. There we go, they're not bouncing around. Is 12 all we can go to? I think 12 is all we can get. Yep. Oh wow, that was some crazy damage. And then we're gonna activate our 3. We're gonna walk up to this person, look at them, I think I lost my thing. God damn it. But in summary, this weapon is, I can see it getting a nerf. If they don't, they're being crazy. Because the gun needs a nerf. It's not fair. This melee is legit not fair. How it really breaks the game and shows you how powerful certain melees can be. And it's not that hard to get. It's not even that expensive anymore. When it first came out, it was pretty expensive. But since then, even I would... Oh great, there we go. Well, back up here. Honestly, I wouldn't even say it's that expensive. But it's definitely worth picking up. In my opinion, it's up there as one of the best melees. It's easy to use. You know. Look at that. That damage. Insane. Look on this guy. Boom, look at that damage right there. That was amazing. And even then, we don't have to charge it. You get crazy damage. You say in this. Activate clones and you get big. Your combos go up like in seconds. You know, it's one of those where it's like, wow, okay, this is fair. But to get, I will tell you right there, I think that's pretty much shown really what this gun can do. Well, melee. To give you a good idea, let's compare it to this another melee with Mirage. Actually, without Mirage first. Let's use... I don't really have a lot of good melees per se, but this is a great one. Scary Jotty. Very good. We are missing one, which I'm going to pawn. Just sacrificial pressure. Oh, we've already got it on. Can we put a good... Are we using... We're using gas on this, so... That's already telling you that we got a bad idea. Let's put on... Not quickening. True steel. Oh, we got steel. Weeping Wounds was good. Let's find a good mod for this weapon. I didn't expect this video to be so long. Gas. Again, we don't want gas. We're gonna change this off. Shocking Touch. Now we got Corrosive. Very high, I'll say. So again, I am using it on Mirage, but I'm using it, you know, without using her OPS ability. So let's test it. We're gonna bring all the guys back. I'm gonna test it. So you saw how good that one is. Let's test on this one. You can see I'm pressing away, getting my combo up. And I'll heavy attack this guy. See? Look at that bleed. Now that's what this makes this weapon amazing, is the bleed. But will it kill at full? No. See? And I'll activate my free. You see him? He actually died then. But it took Messer's ability to kill him. Not Messer, Mirage. So that kind of tells you. But with it, with your ability activated, yeah, you'll destroy. Like, there's no, you know, stress. And with clones, it's amazing. You want to activate that ability? Boom. Destroyed. But that kind of tells you how Mirage can make a gun really OP. But I think I'm going to leave it there. Hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you in the next one.